Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. We are going to do a brief tutorial on how to make these shabby chic looking flowers. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. All right, so Jody Passanello asked me to do a tutorial basically on these type of shabby chic flowers, and they're honestly very easy. So what you're going to need to make these, we'll put these aside, is some felt circles. I'll even show you how to do it on burlap. Alright, so I've got two different types. I also, don't mind the camera, have some scrap fabric. Use scrap fabric. Don't worry about the length because you'll see why and how to add to it. I also have in here some burlap. You're going to need scissors and this bad boy. Okay, your glue gun. So let's get started. So first of all, the size of your circle basically dictates the size of your flower. So keep that in mind. And in this one, so when it comes out like this, you basically want to fold it in half, cut a snippet out. Okay, just a hole. And there's a reason, because it makes it anchor. Okay, so I'm going to do I'll do this one. So we're going to do this flower. Okay, and because I kind of like country things. So you're going to stick this through. You can cut this off later, by the way. Put a little dab of glue. It's going to just hold it, so as you're moving, creates the center of your flower. Okay, and you tack that down. Super simple. Now that's the base. Now, what you want to do is twist. Now, the tighter the twist, you get this. Looser the twist, and you get this. See, there's the backs that peek through. Sorry. All right, so looser flowers make it look more like a rose and whatnot. So let's get started. This one I'll do kind of tight, and because I'll be able to show you. And as you're twisting it, you're holding it down in the center. Now, what I tend to do, a little dab of glue. You're going to do this all the way around to create that circle that you want. And you just keep twisting it. Keep twisting, add some glue. Pretty simple. Probably the easiest flower to make. Now, you could stop there. Adds really cool rosebuds type thing. You can add pearls in the center. You can add little doodads and whatnot. Keep going all the way around. If you notice, I'm twisting it as I'm doing it because it kind of comes untwisted. And some parts I do a little looser. Sometimes I do it a little bit tighter because, well, no two roses are the same. So keep going. I like the look that it's going because it's very country, very vintage. And for fall time, I kind of like that kind of look. So don't worry about also in here. You see how this is peeking through? That's what just adds the whole country vibe. And you just keep twisting it. And keep adding glue. And I'm going to go all the way around just because, let me speed this up just a little bit. Because you're like, Nick, sweetheart, you kind of ran out of room. Ran out of fabric. Okay. Awesome. Don't worry about that. Now you could either trim this up all the way around and you could be done. Tuck the ends. If you do that, what I do is I tuck the ends underneath and glue it so you don't see it. All right. Or what you can do, and I'm going to just show you in a different color, is overlap. So now I want it to have a different center or a different background. Okay. Don't worry about that end. It's going to hide. And again, we're going to twist. I tend to twist it really tight. Because it loosens up as I go around the circle. And you just keep going. Pretty simple. Now, you're looking at it going, yep, it's wonky. Yeah, it is wonky, but don't worry about that because what you can do is glue to the side of your flower, and I'll show you that too. Let's say you run out of felt. You didn't have a big enough piece. You wanted a bigger flower. I'm going to show you how to just keep right on going around. And I tend to, as the flower gets bigger, go a little bit looser. It helps make a bigger flower without all the bulk, I guess. All right, so now I'm back to where, now I'm starting to run out of that felt, right? Right here. Right here. Little dab of glue. Don't put a ton. Mom always says little is best. Okay? Tap it just little. All right? And keep twisting. Now, when you're doing it and you don't have felt as your base, really make sure you tack this down because it'll come loose. Again, if you notice, I'm not using a ton of glue. I don't want a ton of glue. I don't want it to look so stupid, to be honest with you. Okay, I want it to still look fluffy. I don't want it to look, and I don't want it to be stiff because they're not supposed to be. Okay, so far so good. Keep going. Get you. Now we're getting to that edge. See how simple that was? Really, these flowers are stupid easy to make. Little time, little effort. Take that end. Grab some glue. Glab it into there. You want to seal that in there too. I know I'm pretty funny. I amaze myself some days. Take it. Watch out for the hot glue. I've burnt my fingers numerous times. Okay. Fold it all in. Get a little bit of glue under there. Keep it down. Again, not a lot. You don't want it too stiff. And there you go. Voila. You now have some shabby chic. Now, I kind of mix it up. Why? Because I like that look. Mix it up a little bit. Try to add different centers, some solids, some ones with just all of a pattern. Mix it up. It'll look better. It'll look more vintage, more country. Gives it some texture because this fabric is different from this fabric. And it'll just kind of work. Now, set those aside. I'm going to start all over again. Whoops. And I will show you very quickly a different beast to work with. And that would be burlap. Haha, burlap, love it. There isn't anything about burlap I don't like. So, again, stuff her through the center. Now, burlap is a little bit trickier to work with because it is so stiff. So don't think you're going to be whipping these bad boys out anytime soon because really, you're not. Don't worry about the edges. You're never going to see it. Okay, remember, this is your base. This is difficult to work with and you have to really finesse it. Now, if you looked, mine is kind of folded in half. That's cool because watch, I'm going to make it into a rose. Put some glue down. This, you're going to want a little more glue, just so you know. Don't think you're getting out of it that easy. And so there's the start of your rose. Twist it. Add some twist and some turns. Twist and turn. You're going to be an expert at this before too long because they're really, really easy. So I'm going to whip through this real quick because I've been doing this for years. Legit years. I've practiced, and if you notice, I just keep twisting it. So, ready? Twist, and it's glued. I wanted that to peek up a little. Why? Because it kind of has a rose look to it. And twist. Twist it. This is a very, don't twist it too tight with burlap. You don't. You want the fluffy. Okay, we're all about the fluffy because it just looks so amazing to look at when you do it just so. I was trying to show my friend Holly one day how to do this and she's like, Nick, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Use a base. Use a base. Okay, don't worry about where that base ends up. It's not going to matter when the day is done. Okay. And again, glue. Now, I could stop it there because it's a decent size rose. Again, texture. So I'm going to stop it. We're going to clip. Awesome. This, because it's been folded, you want to get each and every layer and you got to roll it basically because there's all these little dainty holes in it, I guess, to call it something. I don't know. Ow! Goodness gracious. Be careful of that. Glue's hot. Warning. I know you're laughing. You are totally giggling right now because you've all done it and you have said far worse than I just did. And if I wasn't on camera, so would have I. See? That's a true crafter right there. Right there. Right there. Look at that. Holy Moses, Batman. Okay. And there you go. Now, shabby chic and textures and patterns, and that's what you get. See how quick and easy that was? Just don't burn your fingers. Oy, oy, oy. So that's tutorial number 1 in probably a whole series. Ask me how to do something, I will show you how to do it. I will show you how to do just about anything, really. I can't say that I won't tell you too much. So that's it for now. There you go, Jody. I hope that helps and you loved my awesome commentary. So there you go. Thanks for watching.